All right, this is the last project of the year. We're having some unseasonably warm temperatures coming this late into October, but that's it. The Bulldog is tired. The Bulldog wants a nap. Last job. Videos, sequence, probably all mixed up. Don't know when this is gonna get released, but this is the last job, 2023. It's gonna be an easy one. All we gotta do is take a pile of dirt from over there, bring a pile of dirt over here. Nothing to it, except, we kind of got to be close to grade. What we have going on is, obviously there's, a depression coming in through here, this-ish area, and it's a loading dock, because it looks like a loading dock. We want the ground elevation 42 inches. That's kind of, your standard. If we were paving, a little more, you want to hit a perfect number. On dirt's gonna settle, dirt's gonna push, water's gonna come in, it's gonna heave. 42 inches, don't need to overthink it. So all we gotta do is, do some cleanup around here anyways. Get some debris moved, start hogging dirt, recycled class 5, that's what Minnesota wants to call it. Long story short, it has some bigs, it has some fines, it binds together, it works pretty good. Last job. Let's get to work and knock this thing out, huh? All right, now everyone remember, because we're operating in a commercial tractor trailer parking lot, put your PPE on, like your safety glasses, so you don't get a tree branch stuck in your eye. If that doesn't make any sense, watch some of my earlier videos. So we're going to drop our grading attachment here, and we're going to run over, grab the cultipacker, and start trying to pack down. I don't know, what do we take, 3-4 loads? We didn't do much. We smoothed it around, knocked it around a little bit. So our lift isn't, super high, but I still think we need to start, trying to do some sort of compaction to it. Before we get into a 6-inch lift, right? And then you're just not going to get the bottom 2-3 inches compacted. So we need to stop before we go any higher and just compact what we knocked around and smoothed around. Drop this off, gonna go get the cultipacker and rock and roll.
Yep, last job of the season, getting tired. Forgot to turn the microphone on. After we went over it with the cultipacker, I wanted to do a wheel compaction, a test compaction just with the big truck, and see if we were getting any additional compaction or if the cultipacker was actually packing good enough. So that's what we're doing here. Just reviewing what we did with one drive over with the truck empty, and checking to see if we're seeing any settling, any compaction happening. And right now I'm trying to explain that, even with an empty truck, I'm still getting about a 1/2 inch additional compaction with the truck, which starts the process of maybe the next good or bad decision. Either way, this is a gateway to the next step. And the good or bad idea was, hey, let's load up the dump truck with about 5 ton and use wheel compaction. For good or bad, the truck empty is about 7,000 pounds for a cab chassis gas motor. So add another 5 ton to it, and we're somewhere around 17,000 pounds on a 1 ton pickup truck. And you'll see the suspension flex, the front suspension flex, the rear suspension's bottomed out completely. And what we're going to do is we're going to go north and south and east and west and try to do some wheel compaction. For any of the skeptics out there, wheel compaction has been around since basically the start of construction. It's not used all the time, but it is still used on certain scenarios. If you're in a big wide open area and you're able to get in a truck overload it, and drive it back and forth. The downside is, well, those tires are skinny and it just takes a lot of back and forth and back and forth. So we're going to hit the fast forward button. But rest assured, we did flatten everything with the tires at about somewhere, I'm guessing, pretty close to 17,000 pounds. Using the S.T.A.R principle, the S.T.A.R, stop, think, act, review, we already stopped using the cultipacker and we thought we needed extra compaction. Our only option was to overload the dump truck, so that's the action, the A, that we took. Now what we're doing is the R, and we're reviewing to make sure that our new action is getting us the results that we hoped it would. And I'm basically just going over and taking a look at everything and verifying that yes, wheel compaction is a real thing, and it is getting us the required compaction that we need for a heavy vehicle, i.e. tractor trailer loading dock. And now that we've figured out our compaction issues, now we're just off to the races. And this is really where a tractor really shines. So I'm able to go over with the front end loader, grab a scoop of material, dump it, basically tailgate it with the front end loader, and at the same time drop the 3-point hitch and spread it. Now that we dumped our next lift, our next layer of material, now we're just going to smooth it up, make it look a little bit better, make it a little more smoother, and then we're going to get back right into wheel compaction and compacting it.
So yeah, realized, forgot my mic. If I missed it before, tell me what problem I have in the comments down below. No cheating. What problem I'm going to have loading my dump truck up that full. Other than that, wheel compaction looking great. Really happy with the results. We lifted it up another probably 2 inches, flattened it all out. We're going to go roll it again with the truck, do some wheel compaction. This is taking shape and it's going pretty quick. Last project of the year, we might just have a win on our hands. Let's go do some wheel compaction, get going. Yeah, so this is coming out terrific. This is fantastic. This is almost as hard as, set concrete, and that's what this Class 5 will pack and bind into. You'll need a pickaxe to get anywhere. Still a little of a depression through here. No big deal. We knew we were going to have at least one more lift, maybe 2 more lifts. We're going to, hit it with the drag, smooth it all out, wheel compact it, at least one more time, one more lift. I think 2 more lifts. I just don't want to jinx myself, but this is looking like a win. Okay, and that completes our base. So you have a base layer and you have a wear layer. Very common in highway heavy construction. So we got our base, probably got 5 ton in the dump truck, minimum 17,000 pounds. And we rolled it again, north and south, east and west. Shot the elevation a couple times, 41 and a half, 41 3/4. So we're right close to 42. It will settle a little and then we'll get our 42. So as numbers go higher, we go lower. So that's right where we want it. Now we're just going to take what's in the dump truck and we are going to spread it, and that's going to be our wear layer. We're getting close. Let's finish it off. So then you can leave a comment about what problem I may have created for myself. Here's that moment. Truck is loaded heavier than I've ever loaded it before. I'm not legal to go on the road. So we are going to try to dump it, and I don't know if the dump box is going to lift it. We might be shoveling. Well, one way to find out. Come on, girl. Oh boy. That wasn't good. That was luck. She's crying. Did you see the whole truck just come up and go, oh, thank you. All right. Yeah, no, that was a lot of stress on a little cab chassis truck like this, so wasn't going to even try to tailgate it or try to put any motion into it. No, it just that's tough enough on the equipment. We got the tractor here. A little load like that ain't nothing to spread around with the tractor, and I'd rather use that than put any other twisting or motion, any other stresses on the joints of this old girl. So
And just like that, it's NASCAR time. We are off to the races. I hope you can see the drier aggregate as the lighter material and the darker aggregate is a little more wetter material. We're kind of smoothing them both in together as well as trying to get that top wear crust going and make sure that everything's nice, smooth. It's a nice, smooth, finished product, and this is what the client's going to see. And right here, we're just using the rear comb to put that nice, beautiful, smooth texture on it.
And hey, there we go. So I hope you saw, running the S.T.A.R. rake and understood why, I don't want to tailgate it out. Not that the truck couldn't take it. And maybe I'm being over conservative. I'll give you that. I just feel, without knowing, it might be a little more stressful on the truck. And if I can get a load, 10,000 pounds of gravel dumped out of a truck without using a shovel, I'll take that and spread it with the tractor. So that last quick time lapse, you saw me running the belly pan, the box scraper, the floating blade, goes by a lot of names, to try to push and pull what I wanted around. And then we ended up hitting the top link, the hydraulic top link, bringing it all back to the comb, rake it all out. I'm gonna do an empty dump truck wheel compaction on the wear layer, and hey, this one's done. We checked the elevations on it. We have good slope, good drainage. For a gravel parking lot, that's about all you can ask for. This is the last job of 2023. It was a win. Didn't poke my eye out. It's been a doozy of a year. Some wins, some losses, ups, downs, family, business, all things considered. Maybe this has inspired someone to start a tractor company. Do it. Whatever help I can give you, I'll be there for you. Ask away. Send us an email, sales@bulldogtractor.com. Try to answer anything I can for you. If you learned something, how to do something, bonus, great. If you learned how not to do something and do it a different way, hey, that's just as good of education also. And if nothing else, I hope it was entertaining. I hope watching, a small veteran-owned mom and pop shop scale up, try to do better. I hope there's, some entertainment in that for you. I like making videos. I don't know, I'm not trying to set the world on fire. I don't have promotional codes. I don't have sponsorships. I'm just a guy out here shooting a video, just having fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Until 2024, I'm Justin, I'm the Bulldog. If you see me doing something like this, you can do it too. Maybe even better. Hey guys, cheers from the Bulldog.